This is Judge Joe Brown, and you're watching We All Be News TV, the
News-free Dixie.
News-free Dixie for the 21st century.
On September 7th, 1996, at 11:15 p.m. Pacific Time in Las Vegas, Nevada, on the intersection of East Flamingo Road and Koval Lane, the shots that were heard around the world were took. Tupac was shot by some men in a white Cadillac on a part of the Las Vegas Strip near the Flamingo Hotel, which was co-founded by gangster Bugsy Siegel and the mob. But when you go there 21 years later, there are no markers aside from the culture, the hip-hop grassroots people. You know, if you go, you see the telephone poles are tagged with rest in peace Machiavelli, Tupac. But there's no so-called official marker to mark that event that happened in Las Vegas. And I think there's a problem to me because I actually was able to go to that place of sorrow back in April for my birthday. My first time in Vegas, April this year, April 2017. And I went there with a friend of mine who were both Tupac fans. And the only way we was able to find where that place was located by, accessing our smartphones. Take a look. It's all online. We went there. We saw the graffiti that was left on the poles near the intersection. And I thought to myself, if these white folks could moralize and amplify Bugsy Siegel, who was killed in Los Angeles, and connected to Las Vegas because of his association with the Flamingo Hotel, casino and resort, whatever, because they actually got a garden, a meditation garden, with a memorial, a plaque and stuff near the wedding chapel at the Flamingo Casino that honors Bugsy Siegel. And, the killing of Bugsy Siegel helped amplify Las Vegas in the minds of the masses as a vacation destination. See, we have a fascination as a culture with the macabre. We live in a death culture which happens to be inside a death machine. This is the nature of our society. We gravitate towards car wrecks. And what greater car wreck is to see, the #1 rapper in the world get gunned down before our eyes after a Mike Tyson fight. And one of the most glamorous and entertainment capitals of the world, which is Las Vegas. But why is the moment that he was assassinated? I mean, he died 6 days later at the University Medical Center in Las Vegas. But why is that spot not acknowledged? And I think it should be. Because Tupac, in my mind, he's an icon. He defies categorization. It's people from all walks of life that love Tupac. The man, the legacy, the music. He is, renowned around the world. 21 years later, he was a icon and a story that was built to last. People will be talking about Tupac 100 years from now. I guarantee, I believe that because of the impact he made in his 25 short years. They already got, classes at Ivy League schools that are dedicated to the life, legacy, and the music of Tupac. So, and like I said before, Tupac is James Dean, Che Guevara, Marvin Gaye, Malcolm X, all wrapped in one. And had he lived longer, because June 16th today marks his 46th anniversary of his life affirmation day, he might have been a changed man. He might have been doing some interesting things right now because he was so talented and highly intelligent. So, but with that said, with this movement with Confederate statues and stuff being taken down, it's time for us as black people and like-minded people to resurrect our icons and tell their stories and their so-called lost causes. Because, I think it's very important that we develop the fact that we must be responsible for telling our own stories. We cannot accuse white people or white culture or whatever you want to call it, white supremacy, of stealing our songs when we teach them how to sing them and we're giving them away freely. It's on us to do the work to resurrect the memory of our ancestors and to amplify what they done. And I just think that it's that time, and the spirit moved me when I was in that space to think about that, because he deserves to be honored like a Elvis Presley and all these other cats that get honored, and people have no problem with it. You know, people tell me, well, Ron, he was a black man. I said, only we as a people who think that we are not worthy of consideration and of respect would say stuff like that, because black people are some of the most worthy people on this planet. We are the fathers and mothers, the parents of civilization. We have did so many things that have benefited humanity. And sometimes we did things that have benefited others to our detriment. And there's a lot of examples of that throughout the world. So what they said is that, it shouldn't take 21 years to make a Tupac movie. Maybe it did have to take 21 years just to prove the point that Tupac's legacy was built to last. But I would like to see a nationwide, locally, because Las Vegas, if they feel like this is a negative chapter in their history and is a stain on the city, it should be a damn stain on the city. It should be something that should be looked down with pity, because they never solved the murder officially of a rap icon, of a celebrity, of a person, regardless of what you think about him as a man, as an entertainer, as an artist, was still a human being. It's just interesting, the excuses that are made. Las Vegas should be ashamed for not officially solving the murder of this human being. They should be reminded that they have benefited from people like Tupac Shakur and his people, because it is the black people that have built this country. They have gave this country its cultural identity and birthright. And Tupac was definitely a part of that. And people have benefited from his death in so many ways. The music industry, the entertainment industry complex, his inner circle, other folks have benefited so much from this brother and what he offered and what people continue to amplify and as well as exploit from his unique legacy and music and his heritage and culture. So what I said, it should be a movement of all dedicated, real, true Tupac fans of black history, fan of justice, fan of reconciliation, and fans of repentance. It should be a movement among us to manifest the reality that there'll be an official marker notating that this is the place where Pac was shot. This is the location where Tupac was shot and which started his journey into immortality. Yes, he died at the University Medical Center in Las Vegas, but it was that incident on the Strip that should be noted and should be recognized, because I'm not the only person that was trying to find that spot where he was actually shot while sitting passenger side in Suge Knight's BMW next to Suge Knight. We should never forget. We should make it a point to never forget what they did to Tupac. But like in the words of Fred Hampton, you can kill a revolutionary, but you can't kill the revolution. And so, like, with paraphrase Tupac, he said he might not be the person that changed the world, but he can guarantee he'll be the spark to the person that will change the world. We are all our brother's keeper. Yes, the mortal remains of Pac are no longer, right? There have been ashes to ashes, dust to dust, because his mama cremated him the next day after he expired. But may his memory forever live and be resurrected from the ashes like a phoenix and rise like a phoenix. But it's on us to keep his memory alive. As long as we play Tupac music, as long as we think about Tupac, as long as we still discussing Tupac, as long as we do the things to let people know that Tupac Shakur matters, then he'll never die again. Thank you so much, boys and girls, scholars and laymen, for hearing me out. If you like what you heard from Mr. Hurd, please spread the word. Please support the We All Be movement YouTube channel, We All Be TV, one word. Support. We've been doing this 10 years strong. And like I said, I'm always grateful when I'm out and about in the world, and people either recognize my voice or my face or both, and they come out their way to show me love, and it really fuels me to keep it going. And I got so many things I want to share with you all to manifest real soon, because it's time for us to stop protesting what we don't like and start to create what we want. This is the season to stop protesting what you do not want and to start creating what you want, because we must be like alchemists. We must be like manifestors. You are the captain of your ship. You are the architect of your destiny. Rise up, united race, and accomplish what you will. Accomplish what you will. Thank you so much. In the words of the great Duke Ellington, we love you madly. Because if they can honor a gangster, why not honor a revolutionary artist?